Let me make sure this is recording before I get started. Alright. I'm freaking tired. I'm not really sure what I want to draw. I like a Pokemon, another Pokemon that was in mind that was supposed to be the mascot of Pokemon. Or I had another drawing that was in mind. I'm so freaking tired. That's how you could tell I'm tired. I'm literally saying stuff that I wasn't even trying to say. There was also, I want to do like Super Mario characters, I was thinking. And then I was also thinking like a Dragon Ball character too. But I could also do a Charizard. Another Pikachu would be perfectly fine with me. I just don't want to get too carried away with drawing Pikachus all the time. Let's see here. I might do... Yeah, I'm going to do a Jigglypuff. Because why not? This is already starting to be a terrible circle. I need to practice more of my circles. Alright, I think I got a little bit carried away on a couple of these corners. This area is where it's doing this. No, even this area. Okay. Alright. So, it would go something like that. And then I think its hair. I don't know if it's a female or not. I don't really. I think Jigglypuffs are all females, if I remember right. because they ended up deciding to do that because it was more feminine or something. I don't know. It's been a long time. The character reminded them of more of a feminine character because it was pink. But then you look at the freaking mascot of Kirby, and everybody loves Kirby. But they just said it wasn't going to attract the right audience, I guess. And I remember watching a historical freaking documentary on Pokemon. And I was watching it, and I was like, I never knew that part because I always thought it was a funky looking character. Like, it always stood out like a sore thumb. So, now I'm gonna go and apply the hair. The hair is sort of weird because on the other ear it would be more on the side. It'd be sitting right about there. Oh yeah, I actually erased the right area. Okay. But this actually is supposed to have a slight. I do want to switch over to my other hand. I keep using my more dominant hand. Okay, so this goes all the way down, halfway down its face. It's its hair. So I want to get like a sort of it'd be about a little bit lower, so right about here. That's too far. It would be more of right here. And then we go. This is a relatively easy character to draw. I'm using my non-dominant hand, so it's making it a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. It is relatively easy overall. So far, I haven't had very much difficulty drawing this. Let's say the curvature on that was way off. In fact, Pikachu was so easy, my 7-year-old hands could handle that. So this is definitely something that any child should be able to do at a very early age. When it comes to drawing, this shouldn't be too difficult unless you're really inexperienced, like you really never did any drawing whatsoever, like no coloring or nothing. Then you'd have to be really inexperienced. I mean, you probably should stick to coloring books at that point. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So this goes about halfway up his ear, which would represent his hair. And this one gets right about there. Okay, now it looks like he has a bump on his head. I'm trying to get it to round out a little bit better. Okay, now This one comes up a little bit too soon, I think. No, actually, I might be right. Let's get the smile on. This is creepy as heck, but let's do it. This would be right about here, which would be the halfway point, which will go right here. The smile should go right in between. Yeah, there's a smile with no eyes. Alright. I had to make it publicly known that this thing's smiling with no eyes. That's why it's so creepy. Imagine seeing something smile with no eyes. That is the ultimate type of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so now I want to get the eyes in, so that way it's less creepy. And from the looks of things, the eyes are awfully huge. Let me get the other side. You know, the most scariest thing is looking into eyes that don't have any character at all, which means they don't have any pupil, like, or iris or any of that type. No, they have the pupil, they just don't have the iris. So they got the outline, which would be like the pupil itself. I think the pupil is the white stuff. So they don't have the iris in the middle and like the stuff that makes you look alive. So when you're looking at that stuff, when it's like being drawn, it just creeps you out every single time I look at it. It's almost like looking at something that's just not alive, no character to it at all. It's almost scary to look at. That creeps me out every single time I look at it. It's always done that since I was a kid, but like as I get older, I'm starting to realize how creepy that actually is to look at. You know, when I was younger, it wasn't that creepy, but as I get older, when you're drawing something and you don't have the eyes done yet, like I'd recommend finishing the eyes as quick as possible because as soon as you start the eyes, it's like almost like it sticks out so freaking badly to the point where like that becomes like the whole art basically. So when you get done looking at it, it's like it doesn't like you can't stop focusing on that part itself. It's almost blatantly obvious that that's not done, and like it ruins the whole art for me unless I finish that part first. So, um, so that's why I try to focus that out first, which this art is even more weird. So the eyes itself, they barely have any pupil. It's just mainly iris. Alright, now I'm gonna swap over to my other hand. I should be doing this a lot more often. I don't know why, but like I tend to dominate one side more than the other probably in my videos. Okay, so this one is actually a little more different. Actually, here's my inward position. For that one, this one comes up. Something like that. And then this one will be something like this. Alright. Okay, and then okay, there's that, and then this one would be up in the corner. And then this one would be right here. Alright. It feels off a little bit. That should work. Next would be grabbing the pencil and then it's just so weird and creepy right now. So this is actually lighter.